You've been told the pull-up is the move you need to get. And it is a great move, when done right. Problem is, most people don't. And it's beating up their shoulders. Now the thing is, people get so locked onto the pull-up that they lose track of what they wanted in the first place. And that's strength. The pull-up is just one tool for it. And honestly, there are better places to start. So I'm going to give you 3 reasons to stop chasing pull-ups, and then show you exactly what to do instead. And let's start with your shoulders, because that's the first place that pays the price. Check out what's going on with my shoulders here, and how they ride right up towards my ears. I see this all the time with people trying to crank out pull-ups. Once your shoulders shrug up like that, the load stops going through your whole structure, and it dumps straight into the joint and the traps. Now you do that rep after rep, week after week, and yeah, your shoulders are going to let you know about it, and not in a good way. Now, the second thing is how most people actually do a pull-up. The body arches, the legs swing back, and you get this little kip to grind the rep out. Now once you've arched like that, you're no longer using your core efficiently. You're pulling with just your back and your arms, and the rest of your body is just along for the ride. And that's a big reason people stall at the same number for months and can't move on to more challenging variations. They never learn to connect the pull to anything else. And that's strike 3. The standard pull-up is a great arm and back builder. Now, if that's what you're after, then have at it. But if you want a strong, efficient pull that uses your whole body and keeps your shoulders happy, it's the wrong place to start. Now, I can already guess what half the comments are going to say. But Ryan, you need the pull-up for the muscle-up. Yeah, I hear you. You're totally right. And I'm not saying that the pull-up doesn't matter. I've taught the muscle-up to thousands of people, and I'm telling you there's a better way to get there. And that's to get the chin up down first. That's where you learn full body tension. That hollow, locked in position is the exact thing the muscle up demands later on. Skip it and you're trying to build more challenging moves on a foundation that just isn't there yet. So flip your grip around, palms facing you and focus on the chin up. And I know a lot of you just rolled your eyes because you think that the chin up is the easy one, but stick with me here. Done right, the chin up is the smartest pull you can train. And I've included a little chin up challenge at the end of the video, by the way, so let's see how you do there. Now here's how I like to train the chin up. First, the setup. Now before you pull anything, just hang. But I'm not talking about a lazy hang. Pull your shoulders back and down, away from your ears. Then squeeze your ribs down, squeeze your core, squeeze your glutes, legs together, toes out in front of you. Your whole body should be locked in. That's a hollow body hang. And hang there for a few seconds and you'll feel your core light up. And a lot of people have never felt that on a bar before. Now here's another really important point. The pull starts before you bend your arms. Now stay tight and keep that hollow body as you do what I call the pulling prep. Focus on pulling your shoulder blades down and chest up without bending your arms or losing the hollow body position. Now it's finally time to pull, and you'll drive your elbows down and in towards your ribs. I actually like to imagine putting my elbows in my pockets instead of pulling my chest up. That'll help keep those shoulders set the whole way up there. Now once you get to the top, don't let your shoulders shrug while you're up there. Elbows in, shoulders down and back, and be sure to keep this position all the way down. Now this is easier on your joints and it pulls your whole body into the movement instead of leaving it all up to the shoulders. And this is the exact way we build pulling strength inside Integral Strength so that you have a proper foundation to launch off of. Now if you can't do a full chin up just yet, no problem. Just jump up to the top and lower yourself down as slowly as you can, making sure to keep your elbows in and shoulders pulled back and down. And don't let anybody tell you that negatives don't count. Used right, they build serious strength. And remember, strength is the goal here, not the full rep for its own sake. That descent is where a lot of the strength actually gets built. Lower under control, hold that hollow body the whole way and don't collapse into a floppy dead arch at the bottom. Stay tight, top to bottom. So no, the chin up isn't a step down. It's the start and it's the foundation everything else gets built on, including that muscle up you want. So keep the goal the goal. The calisthenics and competition crowd love to fixate on numbers. That's their game. But for most of us, the goal is strength and function so that we can stay strong and capable for the long haul. The only way to do that is to train in a way that backs that up. Okay, so here's your challenge. Do a single chin up. 10 seconds up, 5-second hold at the top, 10 seconds down. And if you can do it even slower, that's awesome. Go ahead and post your time in the comments. I really want to see it. And since we're talking about keeping your shoulders strong and safe, be sure to watch this next video.